My name is Jared Sawyer Jr. I am a sophomore religion major at Morehouse College.
I am Megan Mwanda. I am a rising junior at the University of Georgia. I thought the series was much better. I thought the movie was very surface when I first saw it. The typical discussions that basically everybody knew they addressed, and they really didn't touch deep within certain issues that I would have hoped for. But the show, when I got to the episode of Reggie having the gun pointed at his face, I was like, okay, now they're starting to hit the issues. Now they're starting to understand, like, dig more deep into the Black community and why a lot of African Americans are upset with society right now. I went to Georgia State, which is predominantly Black. So when I made that transition from a predominantly Black institution to a predominantly white institution, it was very eye-opening. Everything that all the Black people and dear white people experience, I definitely experienced. As soon as I stepped on campus, I felt like a number, I felt like a quota. I felt like very, very censored. I felt a lot of anxiety, especially being the only Black girl in all of my classes this semester as well.
I wouldn't say that I could necessarily identify with Dear White People, but when I watched Dear White People, I definitely said, this is a Rhema revelation, because with all of the racial tension in the country and even just in, the southern or southeastern community, it's a Rhema experience a revelation rather, where a lot of white people seem to look towards their Black friends for answers in regards to racial tension, and to help try to heal this racial divide. Sometimes it's hard to have those conversations if you haven't been exposed to it. And so I guess those are my first thoughts when watching Dear White People, but I can't say that I necessarily was able to relate to it, be it that I attend to HBCU. Now, what I can say is that I went to a very diverse predominantly white high school here in Atlanta, Georgia, and so and also a lot of the different extracurricular activities that I was involved in that went into a maybe external figure organizations like Future Business Leaders of America and plentiful others. I had a very diverse group of friends and diverse relationships with a variety of people. And so I could definitely relate to that, and maybe this desire to be included, but this kind of innate issue of being excluded from time to time. And what I can also say is that it seemed to be that with certain things in the show, like when I forgot his name, not Troy, but
Reggie.
Reggie. Yes, when Reggie ended up getting the gun pointed at him at the party, I felt that was something that can, me as a young Black male at a even just at this age range, I don't really go to parties, but going to parties and going to socials, it can happen to me just like it happened to him and anybody else. And so it can definitely hit you at heart.
One thing I like to highlight from the show, the party scene, I do like how the party scene did not come off as, not the first party scene, the blackface party, but the second party scene, it did not come off as, oh, Black people aren't allowed, because that does come off a lot at UGA. Actually, it's known that if Black people or minority students go downtown to Athens to party, a lot of the times the bars will not let us in because of our skin color, but will portray it as, oh, your outfit is against dress code, or you're not wearing the right color, but it's only the minority students that they do that for. So I was very grateful that Dear White People did put that perception of, okay, not all white students are exclusive of Black students, like when it comes to social events, but I wish that would have come a little bit more. But I know that was the case with the blackface party, so it kind of balances out.